best. Lose opportunity to be our best. Hey, it don't matter if we're at home or if we're on the road. You come to watch us. They come to watch us. Let's give them a show. Excellence and brotherhood.
C.D. Lamb, the Cowboys win it.
Lawrence, él sigue todavía. ¡Esta es la diagonal!
Diggs again. Diggs again. Diggs again.
It's ours. We got to go earn that now.
What up, fam? It's your boy CJ Richardson. Welcome to We Talk Sports Football Sunday morning fan chat. Week 13. We got action. I've been telling you guys all season, make sure you enjoy your football season because it goes by just like that. Hey, man, it's already week 13, man. We're figuring out who contenders, who's a pretender, and who just ain't a good team right now. That's the way the NFL works. We're going to figure out by the midpoint to week 13 if you for real or you fake. It's your boy CJ Richardson. I'm rolling solo this morning. What's happening, Joseph? What's up, Larry? What's up, Caprice? What's up, Willie? How y'all doing this morning, man? We got big news coming out of the sports world. Deion Sanders takes the Colorado job, allegedly. Yeah, he took the job. We'll see how y'all feel about that in a little bit. Jerry Jones picture, it's all over the internet. We're going to have to talk about that. The Jeff Saturday experience with the Indianapolis coach, I think it's coming to an end because it daggone sure going to take a hit today with my Dallas Cowboys. We're going to talk about that. OBJ rumors. I'm sick and tired of them. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to pick the games. That's what we got lined up this morning. What's up, Lene Goggins, man? It's your boy. I'm rolling solo this morning, but that's just the way it is. I do some of my best work by myself. But as long as I got all of you, I'm never, ever alone. Let's jump right into this thing this morning. Deion Sanders to Colorado. How y'all feeling about that? When the rumors first started swirling that Deion Sanders was going to Colorado, your boy, say, oh, yeah, he going. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. You know, some things, if you watch or pay attention to sports long enough, you can see things happening. You got a desperate D1 program seeking a high-profile coach, and they've been lackluster for a while now. And then you got an upcoming budding coach, you know, and going to Colorado. It was just a match kind of like made in heaven. Colorado's not going anywhere. Deion Sanders is a builder. They work together. It was like a match for me. I know everybody's thinking Auburn, Florida State would have been a better job. Maybe. But if you wanted to prove yourself first, and you got to realize USC, UCLA is leaving the Pac-12. So then you'll only have Utah left. I think he can build a winner in Colorado. The bigger question to me is how long does he stay in Colorado? I'm not so much worried about him going to the job. Now, a lot of people like Deion's, you guys are talking a lot of smack about Deion for taking the job. He was making $300K at Jackson State, okay? He's going to be making $5 million. That's $5 million. $5 million. Plus a 40% pay hike in incentives. So that could get up to what, $8.5, $9 million? What that song Deion had back in the day? Must be the money that's turning me on. Must be the money. It's money. And it's a good situation for him because the only thing he can do is take them up. You guys know that portal is going to be wide open. Deion Sanders is going to draw a lot of top talent from across the country that wants to play for him on a high level. Colorado is not a bad job to have. I think he'll make a winner out of them in the next 3 years. They'll be winning as well. And I'm not sure how long he'll stay there. That's my opinion of Deion Sanders and that job. Now, the SWAC, we know that the SWAC doesn't have the resources to compete monetarily with the big boys. That's just the way it is, man. And as much as we would have liked Deion to have stayed at the HBCUs, none of us know his personal goals. And I think he done a lot for the SWAC while he was there, man. So I'm going to leave this and saying this. Congratulations, Deion Sanders, and we wish you nothing more than continued success in whatever you choose to do, as we wish for everybody else. And Deion said something at his press conference that I need you guys to understand too. He was like, with 74% of the players being African-American and at the D1 level, how many African-American head coaches are there? And that made a lot of sense. So him taking himself up to the next level, and he'll be able to open some other doors. He'll be able to get some assistant coaches higher pay. I think it's going to be great. That's what I think, So, hey, man, congrats, Deion Sanders. That's all I got to say about that. All right. John Wright says he'll be able to open the door for so many more people. Exactly. All right. Next up, we want to talk about that Jerry Jones picture. Everybody's talking about the Jerry Jones picture. I want to know how you guys feel about that Jerry Jones picture. Now, when I first saw the picture, to be honest with you, I didn't even know it was Jerry Jones in the picture. I didn't know it was Jerry Jones in the picture. And then it came out, Jerry Jones. This is Jerry Jones in the picture. And back in 1957, it looks like a group of Caucasians confronting some African Americans during this segregation. And the still picture doesn't allow me to make a clear, conscious opinion. See, I'm one of those people, if I don't have enough information, I can't make a clear, conscious opinion of what's going on, because it looks bad. It looks really, really bad, but I do know what was going on in 1957. You know what I'm saying? I know that racism, discrimination was running wild back in 1957. My parents, my grandparents, and great-grandparents dealt with a lot before us. We all know that. So I'm not as naive to say nothing was going on in that picture, but I don't have enough information. I know Jerry Jones was present. He was there, but I don't have any more. I don't have anything else. The only reason, the way I can get more is if he said, okay, this is what was going on. So I can't really do much more. But what I can do on a day-to-day basis is say, look, all of us have to do better when it comes to racism, discrimination, et cetera, equal rights, unity. We all have to do better, So think of some of the things that you were gonna think of some of the things you have to you did when you were 14. I want to address this one thing. Marcus Cunningham says, what happened to guilty by association? They do it to us all the time. See, Marcus, let me tell you something, right? 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because somebody does something to you, and that's this day and age, back then, whatever the case may be. Times have changed. It's 2023 coming up. Okay. We can't continue to portray a system that's really not there. That's just like the judicial system. You already know if you go to court, bro, it ain't gonna be fair. But if you did the crime, why not do the time? You know, you're not gonna get the same amount of time as little Johnny. You already know that. So if you know certain things, why do it? You know, so I get what you're saying, but it's a still picture. I'm in a lot of pictures. I don't know the people with me. I'm in the entertainment business. I take pictures with people all the time. Stuff that they doing, I ain't doing. So you got to relax. Sometimes we try to compare things that don't even compare. I'm not sure if I might not even be explaining it right, but we each gonna have our own opinions. We each gonna have our own opinions, okay? Marcus, he got something else to say. He says they do now, my brother. Look at Bill Cosby 70 years ago. Look at Bill Cosby now, bro. He broke the law. He went to jail. We can say, oh, well, such and such did it. We can't keep doing that. Such and such might have did whatever. Doesn't make it right or wrong. But if you don't do it, you don't have to worry about it. Let's spread more love, you know? So form your own opinion, and whatever feels right to you is all I'm going to say. And we shouldn't be arguing about a picture. You know, we can debate about it, but I see people getting into bitter disputes about this picture and comparing it to other things. What I tend to do is a case-by-case basis, you know, and that's how you get justice and equality. You know, I want fairness. I want an even line, but we know the line is not even. So I'm not sure why we think certain things should happen when we know they're not. A lot of stuff in this country is just not going to be even. It's not going to be fair, you know. My opinion, and that's all I'm giving, because we each have one, and I respect yours too, my brother Cunningham. But with this picture, there's not a lot I can do. I just like to see everybody with money that's complaining about this, the Jerry Joneses, the LeBron James, the media. What I would like to see them do is, like, everybody got something to say about this picture. Everybody that's saying something is wrong. Everybody that was that is against discrimination. Let all the rich folks get together and raise $100 million, and let's get some type of anti-discrimination thing going where we can teach and reach people. How about that? See, that it's always something good that can come out of this. You know what I'm saying? There's always something good that can come out of this. So there's something good that can come out of this, you know. And hopefully we can get that. Let's see. Hold on a second. Dun, 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 dun. And hopefully that'll happen. Something good will come out of it. And then we got some lady on here, Lena Link, trying to put a link where y'all can watch the game. That's spam. Don't click on that link, man. So that's all I really got to say about that as well, man. Just be the best version of you that you can be. All right. OBJ. Let's talk about OBJ now. We're moving right along. OBJ. I'm sick and tired of it, yo. I am sick and tired of OBJ. I don't want to hear no more about no OBJ. If OBJ want to carry his up and play for the Giants, go play for the Giants. If OBJ want to play for Buffalo, go ahead to Buffalo. You know, I'm sick and tired of it. We got to play the Colts today. So I'm just trying to figure out, how do you guys feel about OBJ and this whole saga? To me, it's a distraction. It's a distraction to the team. You know, if you show up, you show up. If you don't show up, you don't show up. Man, I ain't got time for it. Okay. So I want to read some of you guys' comments and see how you guys feel about OBJ. And if OBJ were to come to Dallas, if you're not healthy, we don't need you, because we got our share of injuries. We don't need no more. Okay. I think Gallup is coming along. Our tight ends are playing well. CeeDee Lamb is playing well. I like Noah Brown. I think Dak is coming into his own after coming back from the injury. He's looking good. The offense is picking up. We're learning how to stop the run. I think the team is coming together. Buffett says, I think he'll be a Cowboy. I'm just sick and tired of it. I need a decision, and we just need a decision. We need a quick decision, and let's take it from there, man, because I am sick and tired of the OBJ dilemma. Period. Yeah, I'm just texting somebody right now. I'm reading what you guys are saying, but the inbox is on fire. Football. One second. Yeah, I'm done. All right, see what we got. Joan Dunning says, I'm sick over it. Going to wherever he wants to go. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. You go wherever you want to go. You know? Buffett says, Berto says, go away, OBJ. I don't think OBJ is game ready, is what Ellis Connor is saying. Okay. Marco Harrison says, good morning. Me too. I guess he's sick of him too, man. Larry says, this OBJ talk, please, no more of it. Hey, I just need a decision. You know, I don't want to hear no more of it. All right, I got somebody knocking on the back door, y'all.
What's going on,
I
bro?
put my headset on. Before I let, what's up? What's happening, Rodney?
Shit, I'm telling on this beautiful Sunday.
Okay. Man, I'm just chilling. We're talking about OBJ right now. I told everybody I am sick and tired of the OBJ talk. How you feel about that, man?
If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I feel like if he comes, he definitely add to what we already have. But if he doesn't, I still think we can make a deep playoff run.
I'm like this, man. At this point, it's only a distraction. It's only a distraction. We 8-3. We got the Jeff Saturday coach today. And that's all I'm focused on right now. I just was letting people know that I'm just tired of the OBJ talk. You know?
He really just needs to make a decision, and then whenever he's ready to play, he needs to play.
Right. And why does every time a high profile athlete is a free agent, or why is it always a circus? Why can't they just go about their business and they just pop up? It's more of a show than anything else.
Is that he making all these? He just really needed to pick like two teams. You got a bad knee, really bad knee. So it's like, I feel like it's like, why are you picking and choosing and trying to call the shots here? Like,
right. Sid Murphy has a great comment. He says, "Let's see what James Washington gives us. No distractions needed." I kind of like that too. Yeah, James Washington is not a bad receiver. He can add depth to the core, and he can make some plays for us too. So that great comment, Sid. Marcus Cunningham said we need to focus on the job at hand, the coach, exactly, in prime time. And that's what the next topic is, man. The Dallas Cowboys play the Indianapolis Colts tonight. And my talking point on this was the Jeff Saturday experience is over. Yeah.
It's going to be a long plane ride back in Indianapolis.
That's my point. Jeff Saturday got the job. It was fresh blood in the room for the coach for a good 2 weeks, because they came out. They won the first game, and they played the Eagles tough. And then I don't think things have been going well ever since. That running game is the only thing that really it could prove to be
an issue.
Right.
It's kind of like that Green Bay game. It's like, passing wise, I feel like we would have been okay. That Green Bay running game gave us problems. Just like with the Colts, it could give us problems it could give. I don't know who's starting. I don't know if it's Ellinger or Ryan.
Which Ryan? They haven't changed anything. Marcus Cunningham says, explain. When I said the Jeff Saturday experiment is over, I don't think he'll get that job. He's an interim head coach. And I don't think when it's all said and done and they look at what he's done, the only thing will keep him that job is his friendship with the owner.
That's what got him the job.
That's my point. But that's the only thing that's going to keep it. But football personnel rationally looking at this from the outside looking in, he didn't deserve the job. And I don't think he should keep it. Marcus wants to know, do you think this is a trap game? Everybody plays their A game against the Cowboys. I don't even understand how we could have a trap game. If we don't bring the A game, we're going to lose anyway. So it don't really matter. I don't think it's a trap game. But if we can't, football, hit, tackle, make plays. If we don't do any of those, we lose regardless. So we definitely know tonight, if we don't stop the run.
This is prime time.
Yeah. Prime time. If we don't put a 40 burger on these people tonight, I'm not sure what we trying to do here. I'm looking for Dak Prescott to have a big game tonight. I'm thinking 4 touchdown passes. I'm just being real. I think we're gonna cut this thing loose tonight. Running game is gonna be in effect. Tony Pollard, another big game.
Yeah, I was about to say that Tony Pollard is, and Zeke. I think Zeke's gonna have a good game as well. Michael Gallup's gonna come on even more because he looks like he's getting better every week.
Right.
He's snatching that ball out the air. He's gaining way more confidence. So towards the end of the season and into the playoffs, I feel like Michael Gallup's gonna be that guy. CeeDee Lamb is, he's been playing more consistent. He's been getting. I think he has 3 in a row 100-yard games. So the offense is definitely we're playing good. We're playing
leading
great.
Receiver in yards in the NFC East.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
94 targets, only 4 drops. We had a case of the dropsies last year.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just saying.
And it looks like him and Dak are on a better page ever since that Green Bay game where
exactly.
Yeah. So.
Hey, let me move this banner. I got a 49er fan coming on, man. I love when we get new people on the show, man. So we got to welcome somebody real quick, man. McKinley.
Yo, what's up? Good morning.
Hey, what's happening?
What's good?
Hey, everything.
I hear you real good.
Hey, do you have
what's up, bro? What you
doing? Turning your phone to the side, the long way? Do you have that option so you can fill out that square? The 16 by 9? Like if your phone is turned, I don't know what you're on. Like if your phone is like this, can you turn it like that?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
It's better?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's better. Yeah. So we got a 49er.
It's better, but that good.
It looks good to me. We got a 49er fan on the show. I try to tell people every week, man, it's a sports show. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I welcome everyone to my show. Me and McKinley go at it all the time. We're friends, but we go at it all the time. Cowboys and the 49ers, heated rivalry for decades, man. I'm still hurting over the catch, but for every catch, there's another catch. We got y'all back a couple of times. The thing went back and forth now. It wasn't one side. It was a good rivalry, man. How you feeling this morning, my sports brother?
Yeah.
Are you frozen? I think he might be frozen, man. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna freeze too.
Y'all good? You was frozen a little bit. We good?
No, oh yeah, we frozen with you.
Okay.
I was messing with you, man. You were the only one frozen, bro.
All right.
I was freezing.
For real? I'm the only.
You was the only one frozen. But you got a Boost Mobile?
Yeah. But
anyway, man, we get ready to pick the game.
Man, Verizon, I don't know what's going on.
Go out and come back. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
All right, just click off and come back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I see another comment. Sid says our mistakes seem to keep teams in games. We eliminate those, we hanging 40. You're absolutely right, man. We got to stop those penalties. We got to cut those penalties. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a point of emphasis. That's on the coaching though. You got to get those players out of the game, even if they stars. If you causing penalties, you're hurting the team. We got to take you out of the game.
Yeah, set them out for a series or two. I bet you they won't do it again.
Exactly. You know, so we got to take care of that. But we got to pick these games, Rodney. We got to get up out of here, man. And it's a great slate. We might as well go ahead and do. We'll get him back on first. You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. You look good right now. You look clear. All
Okay,
right.
look clear. Okay.
Yeah. So right now we get ready to pick the games, man. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So right now we got the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. What you got, Rodney?
I got the Ravens.
You got the Ravens? Okay.
Ravens by 10.
What you got, McKinley?
I got Baltimore.
Okay.
At least by 10. Yeah, at least.
I got the Broncos. You can't get it wrong every week. You know, I think Russ gonna cook this week. And if you've been watching football this year, the worst thing Lamar Jackson did was play football without a contract. He should have never played. He got a lot of stuff on his mind too. They are leading double digits in the fourth quarters multiple times this year, and he lost some and barely won a couple. So I just think Russ gonna cook this week because everybody's counting him out, man. And I'm still supporting the brother. I'm gonna go with the Broncos on this one.
Let's ride.
27-21.
Mm.
FanDuel, I'm gonna win this money today. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
I bet it on them last week.
Nah, I heard that.
He let me down.
So
Let me
everybody
ask
in
you
the
a question.
chat, hold on one second. Everybody in the chat is picking the Ravens. Monique said Ravens by 20. Buffy says Ravens. Karen says Ravens by 14. Kelly took the Broncos with me. Lene took the Ravens. What's your question, McKinley?
So what they at? Dan, Baltimore or Denver? What they at?
They in Baltimore.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of tough for Denver, man. All right.
Well, you know,
tough.
Denver plays in the elevation, so them coming down is actually better for them, actually. You know. But it'll be all right. I got the Broncos. Lawan got the Broncos. All right, then we got the Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. Who you got, McKinley?
Chicago.
Okay. What you got, Rodney?
Chicago.
I'm going with Green Bay because they own them. Some stuff is not about the records. Some things are just about what they do. That's like even if the Washington football team had a better record than the Cowboys, I would always go with the Cowboys because we own them. You know what I'm saying? And until they prove me wrong, the Packers still own the Bears.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Packers, man.
I think the Packers got a better record though.
Huh?
I think they a game ahead of them. I think
Yeah.
You think who's
Bears,
what?
The Bears are 3-7, and the Packers are 4-8.
I mean, I don't care about that. Aaron Rodgers owns these people. He like 50-4 or 25-4 or something like that. He owns them people.
He do.
Yeah. So I don't see nothing changing today. Different time. That's about it. All right, then we got Deshaun Watson goes back to Houston. 10 of them ladies gonna be in the stands. Who you got? The Cleveland Browns or the Houston Texans? Rodney?
That's a toss-up. Because I can see Houston playing them tough. But I'm going to go with Cleveland by 3.
What you got, McKinley?
I got Cleveland.
Yeah, I got Cleveland big. Deshaun Watson shows up, shows out, and let everybody know why they gave him all that money. Now, don't get me wrong. The off-field allegations were horrible. But once you step in between the lines, that might be his place of solitude. He's going to work today. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, so I think
almost 2 years.
Hey, he might be going for 2 years, but if you throw it up, somebody can catch it.
Yep.
That's the way I'm looking at it. And if Jacoby Brissett held it down while he was gone, I think he's going to come in and he's going to get the job done today. You know, Marcus says Brown, Lawan says Brown, Lene Browns. Look like everybody's going with the Browns. You know what I'm saying? Owen Ellis says, just like Aaron Rodgers owns the Cowboys, he must be an Eagles fan or whatever. But I tell you what you own right now. You own what? Okay.
You need to bring them hoodies back, bro.
You on. I'm gonna bring them back for the winter.
snap.
You on my get off my.
I need the hoodie.
Yeah, that's what you on right there, Owen. Guess who? Knock, knock, Owen. Who's there? My. Okay. I'm just saying. I love it when they come on here, man.
Oh, snap.
I love it when they come on here, man. But, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. He said, "Fly, eagle, fly." Oh, y'all ain't flying, man. Let me say this before we go to the next game. Just FYI, the Dallas Cowboys are still playing a first place schedule because we won the division last year. Now the Eagles done ran out to this little undefeated streak, but just like that song says, back to life, back to reality. And just FYI, Owen, since you're on my page, you follow me. I don't follow you. I had to put that out there. You follow me. I don't follow you. You know why?
What you said, CJ?
Leaders lead.
Say it on his own page.
Yeah, he ain't even say that on his own page. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even say it on his own page that they flying. Bird gang. Look, the only bird gang I know, quack, quack. But anyway, let's get to the next game. And we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Atlanta Falcons. Who y'all got?
It's another wash. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Who you got, McKinley?
I'm gonna go with the Falcons, man. That special teams is playing great.
Yeah, their special teams are playing great. But how about this? Their all-world tight end is injured and put on IR, not playing no more. Pitts.
Yeah.
Pitts not playing. You know what I'm saying? Pitts is not playing. So I'm gonna go with Hey, Owen said I don't follow you. It was on my news feed. Well, click off. Why you here? I know why. You like them stars. The stars shine bright. Y'all the only team that was undefeated and ain't nobody care. In the history of football, the Eagles was 8-0 and ain't nobody post nothing on their page about it. Ain't nobody around the league said nothing about it. Y'all was the only team that was that good that late in the season and couldn't even get a segment on goddamn ESPN. They were still talking about the Cowboys and the 49ers and the goddamn Rams. The Rams was 3-7, and they were still talking about the Rams. The only thing they said about the Eagles, and I like this part about the Eagles, they was talking about Jalen Hurts. I kind of like Jalen Hurts. That's the only thing about the Eagles I like. Okay. But I can't wait till Tennessee and King Henry get up in y'all hands today. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait for Tennessee. Oh, my God. I done got excited. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got Pittsburgh winning this one by 10. All right. We're glad you're here, though, Owen, because you make the screen pop. And we ain't here to fuss. Bro. And don't talk about no Super Bowl history, Owen, because y'all won one in 85 years. But if you want to come on the screen, I can send you the link. We don't do all this texting. Grown men don't post being no grown man post doing no whole lot of texting, boy. Man up and come on the screen and tell us what you got to tell us. You know, put the double wide trailer on display. Okay. I saw y'all. Y'all know I'm a comedian, man.
Oh,
we just messing with you, man. Come on the show with us, man. We talking sports. Hey, look, please, I want everybody to know out there, right? Don't take none of this stuff personally, man. We're just having fun. You know, it's all sports talk. You know what I'm saying? Love your team. You're supposed to come on here and rep your team. Talk your sugar, honey, iced tea, Owen. It's all good. That's why we want you here, Owen. But you know we're going to talk smack when you get here. That's just know that. It's all love, bro. We just talking smack. We appreciate you for being here, man. That's just the way it is, man. All right, so we got to pick these games. Then we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Detroit Lions. Who y'all got?
Detroit, man.
I got Jacksonville.
We got a mixed bag here.
Yeah, that's a toss-up. But both of them play really hard.
They do. Yeah, man.
I'm going to go with Jacksonville, too, because to me, Detroit finds more ways to lose games than anybody I've seen. For 3 quarters, they might be 9-0. But at the end, they just find a way to lose the game. We got a lot of people going with the Lions, though. Monique Henderson says Lions. Regina says Lions. Lene, Lions. Everybody, Lions. Kelly, Larry. LaJuan says Jaguars. Marcus says Jaguars. Okay, I got you. I'm going to go to Jaguars, too. And I think they're going to win by 10. I just do. It is what it is. All right, we got this next game for Owen because we got the Tennessee Titans going to the link. They're going to the link to play the red hot first place 10-1 Eagles. Who y'all got in this one? McKinley, who you got?
Oh man, that's a toss-up, man. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go with Philly on this one. Simple fact because Tennessee got to play some defense in the fourth quarter.
Right.
They got to play defense, man. They give it up every time. Like you said something about Detroit, but Tennessee the same way. They find way to lose games at the end.
Right.
Every time.
What you got, Rodney?
I got Tennessee by 7.
Okay. I think this is going to be one of the top games of the day, man. And it's a great matchup late in the season. Eagles are coming back down to earth. They're at home. That's a little bit of an advantage. Quarterback matchup, I got to give a little bit of advantage. I would take Jalen Hurts over Ryan Tannehill any day. You know, we go to running backs. You got to take King Henry, MVP Henry. Defenses, I'm going to call it a wash. Tennessee, you got one job to do today. Tennessee has one job to do today, and that is beat the Eagles. Now, y'all know I can't pick the Eagles even if I thought they were going to win. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that. So I like to see Tennessee win, but I can tell you right now, if Tennessee can't establish the run and they rely on Ryan Tannehill, going to be a long day for Tennessee. You know, I got my boy Justin in the background. He's coming in. What up, Jake?
Not much, chilling.
All right, right now, since you came in on the show, we got Tennessee Titans going to the link to play the already crowned Super Bowl champions one time in 85 years. Who you got in this game?
Tennessee by 250.
Okay, I got you. No, real talk. What you got? Tennessee, but
Tennessee with 200 yards rushing.
Okay, the Eagles can't stop the run.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, there it is then. It's like a mixed bag in the chat. So next we got an intriguing game because these two teams will play back-to-back weeks. I don't know who makes the schedule and how this happened, but the Washington Commanders are going to play the New York Giants in New York this week. Then they'll go back to Washington the following week. But this week, we got the Washington Commanders at the New York Football Giants. And right now, both teams have like a 60% chance of making the playoffs. If the season ended today, they would both be in. However, they say the loser of this team, chances of making the playoffs go from about 62% down to like 38 to 40%. So it's a big game for both teams. Who do you guys see winning today between the Washington Commanders and the New York Football Giants? Who you got on, Rodney?
I got the Giants.
Okay. McKinley?
I'm going to have to go with the Commanders on this one.
Okay. Any explanation from either of you guys?
The Giants
Well,
got
with me,
the better running game, and I think they got the better quarterback.
So you say you're going with the Giants, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And McKinley, you say you're going with the
I'm
Commanders.
going to go with the Commanders because they're playing great team ball, period.
Right.
I mean, everything is tough, man. So, I mean, we can look at this game, but if you look at down the road, them playing each other again next week, and us, believe the following week.
Right.
I got a feeling that they will give they all this game right here, and they may falter at the end of the stretch. So I'm looking for the Commanders to play tough, period. And they've been playing tough the last 4 or 5 weeks. So, and the Giants, they up and down. So who knows? But I'm gonna take the Commanders in this one.
I can go with that. What you got on, Justin?
Heineke did not play well last week, and I think it's about to strike midnight on Heineke and how well he plays.
Right.
The Giants are coming off 2 games they lost versus the Lions and versus us Thanksgiving. So I think the Giants need this more. So I think they win today.
Okay. I got this being another great game. It's a division game, so like you guys say, we got a mixed bag here. So it could go either way. Looking in the chat, Karen says Slingshot says Washington. Kelly says he hopes it's a tie game. Karen Snyder says Giants by 10. Buffy says Giants. Marcus says my brother's team, Commanders. Regina says Commanders by 3. They've been playing good. Reginald Lewis says New York. CJ Richardson says, hey, look, right. I'll never pick Washington to win anything.
I'm there with you.
Yeah, I'm biased over here. I can tell you. But it's going to be a good game. Washington has won 6 out of 7. Heineke has been a major improvement over Carson Wentz. Daniel Jones has shown some improvement, and then he's shown some areas where he slipped back into his regular self. I think the coach of the Giants has them playing better this year because they're doing way better than I thought they would. Both of these teams have actually overachieved. But today, I'm going to get a slight edge to the Giants just because they're at home. I actually think these two teams will split this home and away series, honestly. I think each team will win on their home field. But today, I'm going to pick the Giants in a close one, 24-21. And I think Saquon Barkley will be the deciding factor. I just think he's going to get loose on them today, and they'll make 2 more plays than the Commanders will today. So, Commander fan, CJ says it ain't going to happen today. All right, man. All right, next we got another intriguing game, man. I really like this matchup too. You got the New York Jets, and they changed quarterbacks, and they put the old Cowboys quarterback Mike White in the game. He showed out a little bit last week. And we got Kirk Cousins in the Minnesota Vikings. You know, we already know what the Cowboys did to the Vikings. So we got the Jets going to visit the Minnesota Vikings. Who you guys got? We'll start with Justin on this one.
I'd like give me the Vikings, because if the Vikings win today and the Lions lose, then they would win the division. So I think the Vikings handle business today with that being on the line.
Okay. You got McKinley.
I'm gonna take the Jets.
Why?
I'm gonna take the Jets. Simple fact, because they play tough defense, right? So if you look at Minnesota's up and down too. I'm just taking like the teams in November. That's basically your hot streak. I mean, I just think the Jets just been balling, man. I mean, all 3 phases of the game, special teams, everything, you know. And that's it. I'm gonna roll with the Jets, man. Defense and great quarterback play from the guy that used to play for the Cowboys. They look good.
All right, I got one thing to say to that. Great, you pick who you pick. It's December, bro.
I'm sorry, December.
Yeah. December is that hot stretch, though. You're right. You know?
Yeah.
Right. What you got, Rodney?
I got the Minnesota Vikings. I feel that they're a more complete team. Yeah, they struggled a couple weeks, but they'll be able to handle business against the Jets.
I got to figure out which Mike White going to show up today. See, Mike White started last week. He had a good game. I haven't his body of work this year, because if you look back to some of his other starts, he did throw like 8 interceptions in a 2-3 week span. So if he has a clean pocket, I can see him having a decent day. Minnesota brings a lot of pressure, so I'm not sure. So do I have a lot of faith in Mike White? I got faith in that New York Jets defense, but I think Minnesota bounces back and actually wins the game. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota in a close game. You know,
so you say we could see Flacco today?
No, we don't never see Flacco.
Well, he with the Jets.
Yeah, but he ain't playing today. Now, the wheels will have to fall off before Flacco play. You know what I'm saying? And here is what I call the game of the week. Other than the Cowboys, we the America's team, but that's later on. Other than the Cowboys game, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling out west to play the San Francisco 49ers. McKinley, the floor is yours.
It's gonna be a great game. Like I told about it, Tua's biggest strength is throwing the ball down the middle, which coaches tell quarterbacks really don't do. He's great at that, the deep ball. The biggest things is my safeties in the back. And like I said, we got to just control the deep ball. We'll win. We're number 1 against the run. So I don't expect for them to do much far as running the ball. Jimmy G, no turnovers. We win the game by 10.
Okay. What you got on, Justin?
the 49ers know what the running backs can do for the Dolphins because all their running backs came from San Francisco. So they know them better than anybody else. So I'm going bang, bang, Niner gang.
Okay. What you got,
Bang,
Rodney?
bang.
I got the 49ers in the shootout. These teams kind of mirror each other. They want to run and gun, and it's gonna be high scoring.
I got you. I think the key factor that everybody's overlooking in this game is the Miami Dolphins have a couple of linemen that are banged up and injured. I think their best lineman might not even play in this game. And we already know 49ers can put a lot of pressure on the quarterback from a lot of different areas. So that's going to be a factor in the game. Another factor in the game is how they decide to play Tyreek. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that Waddle can beat you and that tight end can actually get at you as well. So the way they scheme this game up is going to be very intriguing. If Tua's jersey is cleaned at the end of the game, Miami will win this game, and it's going to be big plays. It won't be any dinking and dunking because it's hard to drive on the 49ers. As much as I hate them, it's hard to drive on them. They're coming into their own right now. Jimmy G Tua. I got to flip a coin. Matter of fact, I got a dime right here. Okay, tails. And the reason I said tail, porn star Jimmy. I got the 49ers by 3. You know what I'm saying? Just because it came up tails. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, I'm looking in the chat. A lot of people got Kelly said San Fran, Lene 49ers. Karen said Dolphins by 10. Miami speed kills is what Marcus is saying. Regina says San Fran. Reginald says San Fran. What up, Reggie? Buffett says San Fran by 6. So.
Hey, you got me on that one because I thought when you said tails, Dolphins got tails. So I thought you was going to go tails and Tua.
Exactly.
So you got me on that one.
I got you. I thought everybody saw it like that. That's why I said it. It's tails. All right. So then we got a Super Bowl. What is it? The Super Bowl rematch? The Kansas City Chiefs and the
AFC Championship game.
I'm sorry, AFC Championship rematch. Kansas City taking on the Bengals. Who y'all got in this one? I'm gonna let Justin go first.
Patrick Mahomes, boy, because Jamar Chase is still banged up, and I think that that hamstring can go either way. Where's this game played at?
Cincinnati.
In the cold. I'm still gonna go Kansas City. I trust Mahomes is MVP, and I'm gonna go with Mahomes.
Everybody in the chat says Lene is the only one that said Bengals. What you got, Rodney?
I got the Kansas City Chiefs. That offense is humming, and Mahomes, he can make plays pretty much with any receiver out there. They're more complete right now and more healthy.
Okay, McKinley popping in and out.
Yeah, to switch to Bluetooth.
Okay, we got Kansas City and Cincinnati. In Cincinnati, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
Okay. Why?
I'm gonna go with the home field on this one. Cincinnati needs it more.
Okay.
I think.
All right, I'm gonna go with Mahomes. I just think every time I bet against him, he lights up my FanDuel. I ain't won $1 yet this year. You know? So I'm gonna go with Kansas City by 10. And it might get even uglier than that.
Well, this is the FanDuel Bowl. This is the FanDuel Bowl for you because you said Joe Burrow does you the same way.
Yeah, but I trust Mahomes a little bit more than I do Burrow, you know, for this game, for this particular game. You know. McKinley, you didn't turn okay.
No,
right, now we
people
got
calling in.
Now we got the Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams. This should be quick.
Seattle.
I'm going with the Rams.
Okay, mixed bag.
Seattle, no Aaron Donald, no Stafford, no problem, Seattle.
Right. I'm going with Seattle too. They wrote me off. I just didn't write back. You know, let's see what they're saying in the chat. Seahawks. Karen says Seahawks by 10. Sean Cowboy Giles says Cowboy Nation from North Carolina. 9-19 Bull City. Get it? Outside of White, good morning, CJ, Austin, Texas. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. What's next? We got the Chargers at the Raiders. Who you guys got? McKinley.
Los Angeles.
Okay.
You got the Chargers.
Who
They
you
got the better
Justin?
quarterback, the more complete team, and they got the better head coach.
What you got?
I know they're in LA, but San Diego Superchargers.
Nah, I'm going with the Raiders on this one.
Mm.
I just think Raiders are due for a breakout game. Today might be that game, you know. Raiders by 10. That's just my pick, you know. And then we got the game of the week every week. Sunday night football. You can get your Doritos, your nachos, your tortillas, your hot dogs right off the grill, your steak, your shake and bake, or even if you still eating on that Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Come on out, baby. Get your favorite ones. They put a quilt on. Do what you got to do. Light the fireplace. Call mama and them. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. Tell me what you got. Justin.
In this edition of Rub Some Butt on It,
All right.
we got Dallas winning, and we showed that we can stop the run and we contain Jonathan Taylor today.
There you go. What you got, Rodney?
I got Cowboys by 20. And we got some Cooper Rush cleanup in the fourth.
There you go. What you got, McKinley? Go ahead and give it up. I know you're going to hate.
I got Dallas by 3.
3?
I think it'll be a good game.
No, this ain't going to be good, bro. The Jeff
It's going to be good for us.
The Jeff Saturday experiment is over. They're going to need more than an interim head coach for this one. Oh, they're going to get up. Oh, they're going to come out bout it. But y'all know the thing about your favorite song? In about 3 minutes and 46 seconds, it's going to go off. That's the thing everybody don't understand. Your favorite song, come on, get your crunk. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it's 39-0. Cowboy Nation, the Jeff Saturday experiment is over. Yeah, we beating them people up good today. Dak Prescott maybe 3-4 in the air. I said it earlier. 3-4 in the air.
We cooking.
Good. It's
We got a nice 3-week stretch. We got ICDC College today.
Gotta win them all, though.
Nelson. We got John Tyler the following week. So
we got to treat them all. We got to treat them all like they Super Bowl contenders, though. One game at a time. Let's win them all.
And we got an in-state rivalry.
We need Tennessee to do what they're supposed to do today against Philly, and we need Miami to do what they're supposed to do against San Fran. That's all I need today. Okay, but here's the deal. We got to switch gears for just 1 second. College football playoff. Is the selection show on or getting ready to come on?
12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 12:02 now. So we're gonna talk about this before they reveal what's going on. Georgia won. Number 1, Georgia won. Number 2, Michigan won. Number 3, TCU lost. And number 4, USC lost. Real quick, before they tell us what's going to happen, do you think that opens the door for Alabama and Ohio State, or just one of those looking in gets in? Real quick, Justin?
Just one. Ohio State gets in, and I can't stand Bama as a Texas fan because they broke my heart multiple times, so Bama is out.
Okay, I can live with that. What you got, Rodney?
I've got Ohio State and Alabama, simply because Ohio State did lose to the reigning Big Ten champs in Michigan, and they're 11-1. Alabama had a tough schedule. They lost to 2 top 10 teams on the road. It's tough playing in the SEC.
By like 4 points.
By 4 points.
Total.
And TCU, even though they played, I think, five top 25 teams, I just feel that the Big 12 is weak. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't be any good comp against Georgia or Michigan. Alabama will be better competition. You know what I'm saying?
What you got, McKinley?
Alabama.
In or out?
In.
Okay.
No Ohio State?
The
You
way
think
Michigan
Ohio-
did them,
you
man. I
think
mean,
Ohio State is the odd man out
yeah. I mean,
because of that
if
blowout.
they're looking at it, it's like how how Michigan did them.
Right.
You know, I have to look at that in Ohio State.
Right. Here's my thing, man. I'm with Rodney. I think only one team will move up to get in there. Georgia and Michigan is
Yeah,
a
stay
lock.
right there.
I think TCU might slip to 4 and Ohio State might come up to 3. I'm not sure. But if the committee loves Alabama, of course, they're going to put them in there. The one thing that I can say about Alabama, and we say this all the time, me and Rodney, we talk sports all the time. Stop playing George Wolf. Stop playing these little small teams, Savannah State, you know. Play all quality opponents. Beef up your schedule. Because everybody knows when you stop paying these giving these check games. That's why I don't know if Alabama's going to get in.
Across the board with college football. I feel like if you're in the top 25, you've been to the playoffs, you won a national championship, you need a top 10 schedule. You need all of the best.
Prove it,
teams.
right. Prove it during the regular season that you should be there. Then at the end, you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
So that's why I think Alabama should be over TCU because they played Tennessee when Tennessee was the number 3 or the number 5 team. And then they also lost to LSU in LSU. Both of those are tough road games.
Right. DL Nelson says Alabama out, no quality team. See, that's what we were just talking about on DL. You know, it's going to be tough, man. But we're going to watch the show in a second. You know, Regina says, I think Ohio State will get in, man. I would just like to see some more transparency in the committee, man, because to me, that's the biggest problem. Even though we won't have to worry about this in another 2 years, because they're going to expand to 12, and that'll cut some of this stuff down. Alabama will get in every year. Ohio State will get in every year. You know what I'm saying? So even at 12, number 13 is going to be like, what about us? You know?
I think the expansion will give teams like South Carolina, they struggled towards the beginning of the season, and they've now caught fire and beat some big teams. And now, like, they could have a chance to get in that top 12, and they could be that 12 team that just wrecks everything.
You're right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because right now they're do or die seasons like in week 1.
Right.
It's because of the strength of schedule.
Sean says Ohio State in, Alabama out. We're going to see in a few seconds because we're going to turn it on. All right. Right now, we got to get out of here. And we want to thank everybody that tuned in today, man. Appreciate McKinley, Justin, and Rodney for coming on the show. It's an interactive sports show. And what that means is you too can be on screen with us. We're here every Sunday morning talking about NFL football and what's going on in the world of sports. As you see by the header on the broadcast, it says Football Sunday Morning Fan Chat. That means you. That means everybody that's watching. Doesn't matter what team you rep. You're welcome on my show. We can talk sports, man. You see this guy got a big 49ers hat on, so everybody's welcome, right? So what we do at the end, McKinley, as we call parting shots, is where you get to tell the sports world what you want them to know today before you get off the show, man. So what's going on in the sports world that you need somebody to look out for today? What you got, McKinley?
I think Jimmy porn star Jimmy will be a 49er next year again.
Okay. I got you. Rework contract?
Yep. Rework. Yep.
So now he's a free agent.
But he will. They talking about resigning. Right. So Jimmy G will be a Niner again next year.
All right, appreciate it. What you got, Rodney? Parting shots.
Did you talk about the Deion Sanders Colorado movie?
We did, but you can parting shots. You can say whatever you want to say.
Shout out to Deion Sanders for acquiring the Colorado head coaching. Welcome to the Pac-12, and hope you do great things, except for when you play Oregon.
Okay. What I want to say is the Dallas Cowboys play at 8 p.m. tonight, 8:20 Eastern Standard Time. So as I say most of the time, when the Cowboys don't play during the day, you're going to have to watch your sorry team today. Ha, ha, ha. Now go out and represent your team. So I shouldn't hear nothing about the Cowboys until about midnight tonight. And you know what it's going to be? Cowboys win. Now, let me go watch some sports right now and get ready to make these memes. You know, you can't all win today. I can promise you that, man. Hey, look, I appreciate everybody for
Same
tuning
here.
in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We out here, man. CJTV Sports with my friends. Fan Talk Sunday morning. Peace.
Peace.
Today's a new day. This is a new year. New opportunity to be our best. Hey, it don't matter if we're at home or if we're on the road. You come to watch us. They come to watch us. Let's give them a show. Excellence and brotherhood.
CD Lamb, the Cowboys.